Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be talking about being a single mom. So this is a very highly requested video. I never even thought I would be talking about this in this early stage of my channel because I feel like it's kind of early, but I have a subscriber who has been messaging me for the past a month now, and she asked me so many questions and I tried to reply to her, but I feel like she's not really satisfied, and I thought maybe I should just make a video and just talk about everything that she asked me. And I am gonna tell you, this is a very delicate topic to talk about because I am gonna be speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for all the single moms out there. I'm speaking for myself, and I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking for just in general what I have been through in this journey. So I am going to be going through everything she asked me. I feel like maybe somebody else can find this helpful in a way. I don't know if you find it helpful, or if you want something like that, like if you want to learn, no, not learn, if you want to know how I am carrying out my daily activities and everything in general when it comes to being single mom. It's not an easy thing. It's not something that this is all about single parenthood. I am going to be talking about all my experience, what I've been through, what I'm going through, how I do it, and all of that jazz. So grab a seat, a coffee, tea, whatever, and let's jump into this question. She asked me a whole bunch of questions. I listed all of them out. I'm going to be addressing them one by one. So the first question she asked me is, as you said, like, I am married and my husband, why you not with your husband? So ever since I met my husband, we have been in a long distance relationship. Even before I met my husband physically, we met online, and we always in a long distance relationship. So which means like I would go to see him, and he didn't have the visa to come here, so I'm usually the one like going there every time to see him and spend time with him and all of that. And we love each other so much, and our relationship was not based on whether we see each other or not. Like, we love each other regardless. So we agreed to be with each other, we agreed to marry each other. So we got married, and now we have kids. Before we got married, I had my first child, which is Layla. She's 5 years now, and I'm gonna close my door. And so we have my daughter Layla, and 1 year later we had Malika. The thing about here in Canada is that even if your husband is out of the country, or you're in a long distance, whatever it is, you cannot invite that person. Well, you might invite that person, but you're gonna be inviting that person as a friend. So if you are in a relationship or you're married, they will want you to sponsor that person in here. So that's how it works. So we are still in process of that, and soon it will be here. It's almost there, but like, we are not there yet. When I got pregnant, like, I didn't get pregnant right away. It took us about 4 years before we got pregnant. So I knew this is the person I want to be with, regardless of our our long distance relationship. So it was planned for. It was something that I know it's coming, and we talked about it and all of that. So it's not something that happened later in life that, oh my God, why did I do this or whatever. It was something that we knew what we're doing, and we agree on it. So that's how this whole long distance and then single parenthood started. So I hope that answered her questions. So the next question that she chose was, why are you a single mom? Well, I feel like I just answered that. So I'm being single mom just because we're in long distance relationship, we're married, and we're still married. So like I said, I'm still gonna bring him here, but like, we're still in the process of doing that. And she also asked me, how do you manage work and taking care of your kids and being parents and all of that? So I am gonna be honest with you, like, being a single mom, working and taking care of children and doing chores, running around, no families, nobody. When I say no family, I don't have anybody here. I only have my children and me, and that is it. So if I said, oh, I have a sister here or auntie here, those are the people that I met here and people that I take in as my own family. They are not biologically like my own sister or auntie or anything. So yeah, So how do I manage and juggle those together? It is not an easy task. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's been time that I cry every time, but something that I told myself in the past was that I have to put myself on schedule and I have to organize myself. The only thing that's getting me through every day of my life and being strong and being like going and just keep me going is that I keep myself on schedule. Organizations, period. I get my life together so well. I cut off a lot of people in my life. I cut off like partying or anything. I don't party. The only party that I will go to is my kids' party. So I cut off a lot of people that will like toxic people, like people that will not implicate, like people that will like trying to oppress you or trying to like make you feel worthless. Like they won't say it to your face just because the way your life is, like you're struggling. Like I cut off a lot of people just because I want to focus on my life. I want to focus on my life and my kids. They are my priority, and me and my husband have agreements on doing these things. And I know where I'm going to. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm facing. I know my determination. I know where I focus. I know where I put my mind to. So I know I have a destination that I'm going. So I don't want to be distracted. So how I do that is that I put myself on schedule and organization. I wake up very early in the morning. Like I said, I work from 8 to 4, Monday to Friday. I wake up very early in the morning, like around 5:30, and I get myself ready, coffee, tea, whatever that I need to do. I like to put on my makeup. I like to look good. And by 6:30, that's like 1 hour for myself. I wake up the kids, I dress up the kids, clean them up, whatever. And then by 7:20, we have to leave the house. Their daycare and school is just like 2 minutes from my house, which is amazing. And those are the kind of things that I consider when I was looking for daycare. Like I had to like beg and plead every daycare close to me, like, please, I need my kids here. I'm a single mom. You know, I tell them my situation. I don't hide my mouth when it comes to like things that I have to say, like things that would be benefit for me. I let people know what my struggles is, and those are the things that I'm not shy of. I will tell them my situation. Please, I just moved to this neighborhood. I need a daycare. I need a space. If you have open, like I want to be on the waiting list. I want to be the first person that you should call. So like things like that, and I will like literally like I will get in, like my kids will get in there. So I look for like something that would like close to me, something that would be easier and convenient. So and the same as my work. I used to work like 4 p.m. to 12 midnight before I had my kids, and it was a good job that I never even thought I would leave. So but like when I had my kids, I have to look for something in the morning because I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. That's boring, you know. I want to go out. I want to do something. I don't want to be home. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but for me, I'm not the kind of person that stays home. I want to go out. Like I want to go to work. I want my own money too. And you know, I'm not saying like the money that you get from the government is like whatever, it's not enough or something. Well, it's not enough. Also, like for me, it's not enough. Well, for some people, they have no choice. They have to get it. I used to be on that money. I'm not gonna lie. And then my kids are in school or daycare. I'm home being bored and all of that stuff. If I'm working right now, me going to work, I'm still like, I was still kind of bored at one point. So I had to like, you know what? I would love to be on YouTube. I was doing YouTube, and I love to keep busy. I love to do something. I love to keep busy. So anyways, go to work and then pick up my kids in the evening. So even though I have 2 hours before daycare closes, the daycare closes at 6 p.m. and I finish work at 4, sometimes 3, I feel guilty. Like those 2 hours, I can go do something, like go buy something at the store, groceries, whatever. But for me, I like to pick up my kids as soon as I finish work, like unless it's very important that I have to go do something. But for me, by 4:30, I have to be my kids' daycare, pick them up, take them home, and you know, feed them. So during the weekend is when I plan what we're gonna be eating during the week. So my life is always on a schedule. I feel like I'm just everywhere in this conversation, but like I'm being honest and I'm being real. So yeah, I've always I'm always on a schedule, and I love to be organized. My cleaning schedule, like I have to clean my house and all of that. My cleaning schedule is twice a week. So sorry, that's a twice a week. No, I have my night routine, and then I have my weekly routine that I clean my house. So on a Saturday when my kids come back from their activities, I put them for nap, and I'll clean my house around that time. So everything has to be planned. For me, I don't know, if I go out of that plan as it is planned, I am fucked. I'm screwed. Like, I will be screwed. So I like everything to be as planned as I put it. So I don't know if that answers your questions. And then the next question that she asked me was, how do you deal with your loneliness? Like I said, I don't know what she meant by loneliness. Maybe she meant like sex, or just being lonely without my husband. Okay, I'm gonna address both of them, because I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, like I don't feel horny. Yes, of course I do feel horny. I'm a grown, mature woman, and you know, when I feel like I need to see my husband, of course I call my husband on the phone. We have phone sex. That can sound like, what are you talking about? Well, it is true. It is true. It is true. It is true. Like, because like that's the only way I can get myself really good, you know. So we talk. My husband will talk in my ears, whatever it is. We talk in each other's ears. We feel good, and that is it. So that's how I conquered that part. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am being very, very honest. And then when it comes to like being lonely, like I don't know what she meant by the other one, but like, to my understanding, I mean like maybe like having fun with friends, or just having like partying. I do party, but the kind of party that I go to is just like a mommy's kind of party, like me, like maybe like another children's birthday party, or somebody just like that. Like, I don't really go like clubbing. I don't remember the last time I went clubbing. Maybe like 2 years before I had my babies or something. Like, I cut those things out because they're not necessary. Like, those things, I don't know. Being a mom or being a parent, I don't think those things had to like to fun after you've been a mommy. I don't know, I might be wrong, but for me, I'm just saying those are not the things that I call fun anymore. Like, I would love to like hang out with some other mommies and the kids, lunch, you know. I have friends that we hang out like every other Tuesday. We go for dinner, and it's amazing. And after my kids activities on Saturdays, I have friends that we also have lunch together, you know. I have other mommies that have kids. There's always somebody's birthday coming up. There's always an event, camp. Those things keep me busy. Those things are fun for me. I don't know about other people. Those things are really fun. Maybe when my husband comes, maybe like we'll do like more dinner date night or something like that. And the other part of the loneliness that I want to explain is that I keep myself really, really busy when it comes to like I like to keep busy. Like, if I'm not doing anything, I'll be on YouTube watching somebody. But like, even that too, like, I don't sit down and watch YouTube videos. For me, I will just put the YouTube videos on maybe when I'm washing dishes, or maybe when I'm laying in my bed, or you know, doing something with the kids or something like that, or helping my kids with their homework on the side. I might be watching like a YouTube and just put the volume down and something like that. Like, I manage my time really well. Like, I have to achieve something every hour. I have to achieve something every time. I just don't sit like that. Like, I will relax and watch movies at late night. You know, that's my time. I love at least an hour to myself at nighttime. I love it so much, and I always have it. I like my glass of wine, and yeah, so like, those things keep me busy. Those things keep me going, you know. So I hope that explained that part. And another question that she asked me is money wise, like financially or financing. Like, how do I finance myself, my kids, and how do I pay bills? Like, as I said, I have a full-time job, so I get money through this, and this is what I use to like help my kids and myself pay bills and all of that stuff. But we also receive support from the government for my children, but that money, I don't really touch that money, just because it's for my kids' university when they go to school in future. But I take a little part of it and use it for their activities, so which is like for their ballet and for their like a swimming lesson. The dad will also support them too. I'm not gonna lie. The dad send us some money. Sometimes not every month, but like maybe like every 3 months. So those money too I use for like one or the other things, whatever it is that I need to use it for. So my husband do support, I support too. Like I'm gonna say he support like 30% and I support 70%, so which is still great part of living. So I hope that answered the question. And survivor, she was like, oh, how do you survive? I don't know what she mean by survive. Like I survive. I don't know if she means like money wise, like I work, and like I said, my husband supports and that. So yeah, so overall I am not gonna say it's an easy one. Like it is not an easy task, but the most important thing is to understand that you are a great mom and you're doing your best to do your best. You're doing your best for your children. And for me, I feel like I get guilty really easily, especially when I'm not there for my children, or maybe now like they're watching TV and I'm making these videos, like I have to make it up to them. It's about, this is an hour ahead, so it's about 7 p.m. now. So my children are watching TV for the past, since I started recording this video. So now I have to go turn off the TV and spend time with them before they go to bed. And they already had their dinner, which is amazing. And they usually go to bed like around 8, so I have 1 hour before they go to bed. And so yeah, as a mom, as a single mom, it's not an easy one. Trust me, it's not an easy. But I want to tell you something. You are very strong. You're very strong. You're very smart. And as long as you're doing your best, and you know you're doing your best, that's all matters. Do not let anybody put you down. Do not let anybody judge you, okay? Do what you can to raise your children, because you're raising the future. And you know that, you know how strong you are. You know your limits, right? So, and as long as you're doing your best, like I said, as long as you're carrying out your activities, and then you are doing what you have to do to make sure your kids are in the best way, you're a great mom. You're a great mother. You are strong. You're beautiful, and you can do anything you say your mind to do. So that's how I see it. I am not gonna say, oh, I'm a very perfect woman, or I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's perfect, like I'm very good. No, I am not, because I just have to do what I have to do. And also, how do I do it? I have to organize myself. I have to put myself together. You know, most of the time I don't even get my hair done. This is a week. I just color my hair, put wigs on it when I need to go out, when I need to look really, really pretty. But you know what? I still look fine. I look good, you know. Some people don't even know I have kids when I dress up, when I go out, you know. And it doesn't even matter whether I look like I have kids, or I look like I don't have kids. It doesn't really matter. What really matters to me are my children being healthy, being great, having good manners, and all of that. Those things are very important to me. Those things are like my heart. You know, I watch everything my kids do. I watch what they say. I watch the health. I'm very concerned when it comes to those things. So I feel like those are the things that you should be worried more about, you know, if you're a great mom. So I don't know, I feel like this video is just all over the place. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure you are subscribed. I will really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.